You know, today we have a very special review, not because it's snowing, but because we got two trucks that represent two of the most popular engines you can buy from General Motors. But, as always with the buddy review, I need some help, so come on over, buddy.
I'm a buddy.
Hi, Andre.
Hey.
So tell them about the trucks that we'll be comparing. And what we'll be doing today is we'll be taking them for a ride in the snow.
Yes.
We'll do an impromptu 0 to 60. We'll see how loud they are inside. We'll see how they ride. And at the end, we'll give you a buy it, lease it, rent it, or forget it score. But why don't you introduce today's contestants?
We have two 2020 brand new trucks. Right here, this bright red truck is a Silverado 1500 Trail Boss. It's an off-road version, and this is our project truck. We actually purchased it recently, and we're going to be doing it, testing with it over the next year.
That. Tell them what makes this video interesting. The fact that this truck has the 5.3 liter, and that truck has what, Andre?
A 6.2. So this review is all about 5.3 liter V8 versus that, the 6.2 liter powered RST. RST is Rally Sport Truck in General Motors speak.
So first and foremost, this is a Trail Boss, which means it is the most off-road worthy Silverado you can buy.
Yes, 2-inch lift.
Yes.
But look, Goodyear Duratrack tires. These are about a 32, and you guys seen us test this before with other Trail Boss trucks. But it also has a G80 locker out back, and it doesn't have a big chin spoiler, so it has a pretty decent approach angle. It's all about off-roading, 2-inch lift, and Rancher shocks in the back. And under the hood, let's look under there. By the way, there's nothing here. Look, you can't really tell what the engine is under. There's no badging to tell you which engine it has.
It has the most popular engine choice, which is the tried and true 5.3 liter V8.
Yes, 355 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque. And this particular engine in this Trail Boss is made it to 10-speed automatic. And there's a 10-speed behind the other big V8 and the other trucks.
Let us know in the comments below which of these two you think cost more, because obviously this one has a smaller engine. Let's talk numbers, Andre. You know payload and towing?
Yes. This off-road truck actually has very good, decent payload rating, about 1,650 pounds. There's a sticker in there. So 1,685 pounds of payload here, which is for an off-road suspension truck. It's actually a really good number. And 9,500 pounds of maximum towing capacity. And we've also started towing with this truck, and that video is on TFL Truck, so you'll see it on another channel.
Yeah, and then of course back here we have our bed. Look at that. It's dampened.
Yes.
It's also covered with bed liner, which is nice, and it's very useful. It's a little bit taller, obviously, because it's a little bit taller, and it's very red. And
also dual exhaust outlets, so they're this rectangular shape on both sides. And this truck has a lot of options. LT Trail Boss.
Yep. And what Andre, of course, was talking about on this truck is right there. This is the big boy, 6.2 liter, 420 horsepower, 460 pound-foot of torque.
You know what? It looks almost the same.
Yeah, it looks identical. I think by looking at it, you'd have a hard time knowing that this is actually the big boy V8 versus the smaller brother.
Said it something like right here. I wish 6.2 liters or something. It does not. But it says it right here, 6.2.
So, Andre, what is special about this truck? I'm going to give you a hint. It's mirrors, and Andre's super excited about them. So, yes. Show him the first ever application of these mirrors on a full-size truck.
Guys, when this truck was redesigned for 2019, right, it had the mirror that's on the Trail Boss. You see that kind of a horizontal style mirror. But in this case, it has a heavy-duty, extendable, foldable, towing mirror.
Cameraable.
LED lightable.
Where are the little cameras underneath? Bummer.
Well, this is an RST, yeah, which also means it's kind of a monochromatic look.
Yep.
No chrome.
Yep.
But guys, this is the first truck, other than some spy images, for a light-duty, full-size, half-ton truck with this big fat mirror. So we're pretty excited by that.
Yeah, let's talk about the numbers, Andre. So
more payload.
Yeah, let's see how it compares.
More payload. So check it out. Come over. 1,802 pounds. So what? About 120 pounds more. approximately, which is, once again, pretty good for a half ton.
How about towing?
Almost the same, 9,300 pounds in this truck, 9,500 pounds in that truck, so almost the same bed.
Yep. But look at these cute little doors. Oh, the double cab. How cute is that? Yep, it's not the full-size
Crew
truck
cab. Yes.
crew cab, but the double.
But let me show you how I fit.
Yeah, show how you fit.
So I'm just over 6'2". Okay. Just enough. I mean, I wouldn't go across country like this.
Yeah.
But going to lunch is great.
Yeah, we just did, so we know that. This is kind of a unicorn of a truck, right? It's monochromatic RST 6.2 double cab with towing mirrors.
And it's still all-wheel drive.
And it's still all-wheel
four-wheel drive.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It's also not as tall, not as...
Street tires, right?
Yeah, and not as red. Pretty much a lot of the same stuff that you get in the Trail Boss. It really depends on what you're looking for, right? I mean, this is more of a street truck. That is much more of an off-road truck. And guys, I'm gonna give you a little peek at a truck that's very special over there because that's got the diesel, but that's another video.
That's a whole other video.
That's all. So come on over, let's go for a ride.
Okay.
And we're not gonna tell you prices
Until the end.
until the end because we want you to guess which one is more expensive.
Dude, are we gonna be able to leave?
I don't know, it's pretty darn snowy, Andre. Look
Oh,
at
there
that.
we go.
That's okay. Let's turn this on. We got our hula girl. We have our sound tester.
And why do we have a hula girl?
Because we're gonna go on a new route today, Andre.
Okay.
They unfortunately paved
Our bumpy road?
our bumpy road, so we're gonna go on a dirt road this time. We're
Okay.
gonna really take it to the next level and see what a truck feels like going down a dirt road. Now, these are not ideal conditions. We would prefer to do this in less of a snowy Arctic climate, but
Yes.
sometimes you just gotta
Well, this is Colorado. This is where we are.
go with what nature gave you. Now, I do love the fact, Andre, that this truck has heated seats. I'm turning yours on as well.
Yes, thank you.
You're
and
welcome.
also, the bottom and the back are both heated.
Yes, and then auto, which lets you have dual climate zones.
Yes.
I think a lot of this stuff is the same between the two trucks.
And you also have a heated steering wheel.
Oh
There's
my
a
God.
button right there.
Oh,
How nice is that?
oh, that is so nice. We don't have a sunroof.
No.
Yeah.
And that's probably one thing that we do not have. Other than that, we have all the other options in this Trail Boss.
Yeah, and you guys might be wondering, why didn't we get the 6.2?
Two Trail Boss.
Yeah,
right.
why didn't we?
Right, because this is the most popular engine choice actually in the Silverado lineup. The 5.3 gets kind of a bad rap sometimes. People say it overheats, it doesn't do this, it doesn't do that. So we wanted to test it out for a year or more and actually see what it does.
Yeah, and since we're driving in what is pretty messy conditions, let's talk about the all-wheel drive system that this truck does have.
And you should enable it. Yes,
I
'cause
got an
currently-
auto.
Right now it says two-wheel drive right there.
Yeah, but it's still an auto. See, auto. Automatic.
No, that's lights. The
Oh.
auto buttons are
Oh.
up there.
Oh, never mind. I've got the lights in auto.
There we go. So you can kind of see it blinked. I don't know, it's kind of far away for you guys, but it blinked and it went to off-road automatic mode, which kind of works like a crossover.
Yeah, and there's my first complaint right now with this truck.
What?
Why is it so tiny? And look how tiny. Come on. This is a four-wheel drive truck. I want a big old, like, you're in four-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, four-wheel drive. Well, this is, yeah, it's four-wheel. It's a truck, dude. It's got a...
No, it's
transfer
auto mode.
case.
So what truck manufacturers are now doing,
Yeah.
of course it has four-wheel drive high and low.
Right.
But it can also work in automated mode. So mostly the power goes to the rear, right? But when slip is detected, it'll send power to the front. So it kind of mimics an all-wheel drive system as well.
So it's a four-wheel drive that's pretending to be an all-wheel drive.
Yeah, because we all want to have everything automated, right?
Yeah.
Everything.
All right, so since we're comparing Chevys to Chevys, what do you think of the Chevy interior, Andre?
Oh, you know, I'm still not a huge fan. It's
Yeah.
very functional.
Yep.
I have no complaints about functionality. You have dual glove boxes, it's wonderful, but it's just kind of similar, all the same color, plasticky, so it's kind of like a little clinical, but functional.
You know, I've actually, now that we've had this truck, what,
Yes.
about 3 weeks, I've
Yes.
actually grown to like this.
Really?
Yeah, I would say the Ram is better and the Ford's starting to look dated, but what I like about this interior is that it's just very honest and functional,
It's true.
right? It doesn't try to be more than a truck. And today, of course, the trend is the truck interiors are as nice as pick your favorite Cadillac or Lincoln Navigator, but
Yes.
still, I kind of like the fact that it's a trucky truck interior.
It is trucky. I give you that. I mean, there are buttons for everything. We have an inverter for charging. We have all the outlets. We also have the tailgate control here. But still, this is now a daily vehicle for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, trucks are the most popular, sales leaders across the country. So if I'm going to be in this truck for every day, I want it nicer.
Okay, fair enough. You've become spoiled by the
Yes.
Ram High Life.
Yes.
And I like the honesty of the of the Chevy
GM.
trim.
Okay.
What I don't like, Andre, let me show you, is this right there. That is hard as a rock, that headrest. I want to be able to like put my head back there and feel like I can cross the country, because trucks are
Yes.
the ultimate road going, I'm going to say road trip vehicles, right?
Yes.
Tons of cup holders, tons of room, but this headrest is like granite. What's up with that?
Do you know there's something we don't have?
What's that?
We don't have a full nav system. Whew. We have to call an advisor.
Yeah, and that's because people use Apple CarPlay now.
No. Yeah. Well, that's true. You can use Apple CarPlay. Yes. That's
All right. Well, let's tell them this. Let's give them a hint that this truck MSRP'd at over $50,000, as did the other one, by the way.
Yes.
But for over $50,000, your point is that you probably should have navigation
Yeah, and we do have, of course, a rear camera, but no 360
and no front camera.
and no front camera. And this is an off-road truck. A lot of current off-road trucks for 2020 and beyond
Yeah.
now have surround view and front view, and this truck does not have that.
Up view and down view and 360 view.
Every sort of view.
All right, now on our new drive route here,
Yes.
we're about to accelerate to 60 as soon as we get past this
Turned.
left turn,
Yes.
and we shall see how fast this truck does. Let me also show you what I like. Matt, come on down here. I like the fact that this has a handy-dandy brake controller, which is now at your fingertips versus over here on this side.
Yeah, that's
Right?
a good position for that. That's really excellent.
That's a really good position, and I think Chevy heard Ken's complaints, right?
Yeah.
They did not.
We all heard Ken's complaints.
We all heard Ken's complaint. All right,
So we can pause here, right?
yeah, let me stop here. Let me hit the slow DL. Zero out. All right, here we go. 0 to 60. That's floored. Oh, it's leisurely, Andre. That's 50. And there's 60.
We are at a mile above sea level, and that's 9.46. 9.46, which is for a truck with 3 people. We have a camera guy, our buddy Matt here.
And what is the sound level? I'll let you do that. As I'm driving at 60, I'm gonna cruise at the cruising speed. So, actually, let's do it at 50. What's the speed? What's the volume?
That was between 60 and 61. That's like whisper quiet.
Yeah, it's very quiet.
I mean, that's a quiet interior.
And I think part of that, of course, has to be because we do not have a sunroof.
It helps.
Yeah, which makes it a lot quieter.
I'm going to turn this off for now.
Okay.
Until the next truck.
All right, and now we're going to make a left turn onto our dirt road, Andre.
But it's covered in ice and snow,
Yeah, which is good.
so it makes it more challenging,
Yeah,
right?
let's see how the hula girl dances.
I think traction is going to be limited, but we do have Duratrax,
Yep.
which have siping, so it should help us with traction.
All right, here we go onto the dirt road
Oh, I see.
right now.
So Hula Girl is between 1 and 10, right?
Yeah,
So 1 is perfect and 10 is the bumpiest ride ever.
yeah, and what do you think?
You know, she's not dancing that much.
No, and we're on a pretty bumpy road. That's actually
is-
pretty interesting.
This is washboard.
Yeah, this is washboard covered in ice.
So Chevrolet on the trail bus, they're using Rancho shocks.
Yeah, Rancho.
So they're not using Fox or
Right.
King.
Let's face it, and they're not the most expensive shock.
No.
This is not the pinnacle of
Shock technology.
No, we're far from it.
They don't have magnetic ride.
Right?
No, this truck is not equipped with that.
I'm gonna give her like a 3, dude. She is barely moving.
I agree. This
Yeah.
trail bus is doing just fine.
Yeah, it's-
with the tires and everything else.
Yeah, it's got a good ride, and let's face it, off-road tires can be stiffer and harder than many of the competing kind, and this thing is just eating it up like crazy.
I think these Duratrax are good. They're a little bit noisy on the highway.
Yeah.
But it's not annoying, and I like that.
Yeah, and this is pretty rough road right here. Basically, it's a dirt road that had unfrozen and now frozen into, washboard
Yeah, it's pretty challenging
Yeah,
condition.
a good washboard test. Let's talk about the other differences between this truck and the RST. So what does RST stand for?
Rally sport truck.
Yeah. It's kind of like
It's kind of the street version.
yeah,
Yes.
and they also make a Tahoe version of that,
Yes.
right? And basically what they do is they stick the biggest engine that they have. They make it all the same color, get rid of all the chrome.
Sure, but the RST can be available with several different engines.
Yep.
I mean, so in the Silverado, they do offer choice. And by the way, there's 7 different
It's
powertrains.
gonna get really rough here.
Ooh,
Andre.
look at this.
Yeah, somebody like went off the road here. Yeah, it's still not dancing much.
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, this is comfy, dude.
Yeah, RST. Well, this is the Trail Boss right here. This the red truck comes in a couple of different configurations as well. So custom is a more affordable one. LT, which is what this is, comes with an option for also a 6.2 liter V8, like we said. But this is a 5.3, so less power. But I'm glad we purchased this one actually.
Well, guys, I think you've seen the Trail Boss, and now it's time for the RST. We could not do the Snarfs test because we don't have.
Well, we can call General Motors online OnStar.
Yeah.
But it's gonna take, we've shown that to you in other videos. So if you want to see that, look up another buddy review.
At that point, I would just Google it before calling OnStar.
So I've used it. Can I just say that?
Yes, of course.
So I've used OnStar Assistant for navigation, and during peak hours like right now, it's 4 o'clock or so. You have to wait.
Oh, try it.
They'll put you on call on hold.
Let's see.
And other times it's immediate.
And call. No.
Hold on, we have to wait.
I'm just waiting. Connected to OnStar.
This call may be recorded for quality purposes.
Hi, this is Chris. How can I help you?
Hey, Chris, how are you?
I'm great. How about you, sir?
Good. Hey, I'm doing a video and I need help navigating to a restaurant called Snarfs. Can you help me with that?
Oh, I'll be more than happy to help you with that, sir. But upon checking here, you don't have an active subscription from OnStar.
Oh, so we have to have a subscription.
So we have to activate it somehow?
Do we have to activate it, or does it cost more money? Because we just bought the truck.
Oh, congratulations for your new vehicle, sir. I can see it's a 2020 Chevy Silverado.
Yep.
So, yes, sir. In order for you to use the OnStar services, it needs to be activated. Are you somehow familiar on how OnStar works with your vehicle, aside from the marketplace?
No, I just knew that if I get in trouble, I can call you. But how do I activate it?
I can help you with that, sir. I can just set up your account by gathering your information, and after that, I'll activate your free trial.
Okay, thank you very much. You know what?
We can do that later,
Yeah,
right?
we'll do that later. Now that I know, I'll give you a ring back. Thank you for your help.
Okay, that will be fine. You
Okay.
can call us back anytime. Be safe out there, okay?
Thank you. Will do.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Well, there you have it, Andre. We learned something new.
Yeah, so every time I've tried this in the GM truck, it was a loan vehicle from Chevrolet or GM.
Yeah.
So, and they always had it activated. But that was pretty quick. She answered the phone right away.
Yeah, but you said that there's a free trial and then you have to pay for it.
Yes, of course.
So, all right, well, let's jump in the RST and let's do the same loop.
Okay.
RST time.
RST.
All right, we got our Hula Girl. We've got our truck.
Yes.
It's remarkably similar, Andre.
Well, the interior is almost identical. I mean, the seat color and the console color is different.
Yep.
And then you will have to go in the automated four-wheel drive mode.
Did it? Yep, I'm in auto.
So that's switching.
You know, this truck only has 530 miles. These are both brand new trucks. Ours has 800 miles on it.
Yeah, these are. Oh, look, no sunroof in here either.
Yeah, no sunroof.
So very comparable.
Yep. Except for what's under the hood.
Yes, and you know when I first saw the truck at the office this morning.
Yep.
No, there's somebody coming.
I see him. Thank you.
When I first saw the truck in the morning, and I saw the double cab, which is a shorter cab, right? And I saw the RST package, and I saw the smaller on-road tires. I thought to myself immediately, this could be one of the quickest trucks ever.
Really?
From
Why?
GM.
Why is that? Just
Well, because it's got a big engine and lightweight truck, you know, is a little bit smaller, more, not a full crew cab, but a little bit smaller. Of course, right now it's snowing, so we won't be able, in 3 of us here, so we'll have to wait to drag race this truck until later, right?
Yeah, we'd love to do some drag racing, but yeah,
not in this weather.
We have been blessed by a lot of snow this year. If I'm being kind. If I'm not being kind, we've been screwed by a lot of snow.
But Roman, tell me this.
Yeah.
Do you love these mirrors?
I do love the mirrors, Andre. They're really great. I mean, you know, mirrors on a truck are a crucial piece of safety equipment, and I do love the fact that they're huge. I'm wondering if they actually make a difference in fuel economy. What's the difference in fuel economy? So let's see, we got fuel economy right here.
We'll show them price.
Oh, yeah, don't show them.
So this big engine, 17 combined, 16 city, 20 highway, and I think with a 5.3 you're like one above.
Yeah.
So it gives you an extra boost in fuel efficiency with the smaller engine, which makes sense, right?
Yeah, it does make sense.
You know, talking about the mirrors, a lot of people aesthetically from the outside say that the mirrors look silly. Like, I don't know if you can tell right here. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I think they're functional, and I like how big the mirrors are for safety, like you said. But what do you think aesthetically?
You know, the truck does have a little bit of a Dumbo look to it. You know, I mean, like
Big ears?
big ears. But if you look at it as a work tool, right?
Yeah.
Then this suggests to me that this is the big boy in the toolbox, right? And so, yeah, aesthetically it may not be pleasing.
Well, do you see how close?
Yeah, it's not the big mirror,
wow.
actually, but functionally, it's actually really good. I mean, I got an incredible view. They're split, right, so I can see both what's next to me and, you know, what my
below
rear,
you.
yeah, below me. It's really a good mirror. And screw it, dude. If I'm hauling 9,300 pounds behind this bad boy, I want to see what's behind me.
Let's check navigation really quick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same thing. But I think this is activated.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll have to try that later.
Yeah, we'll try OnStar again and see if she can get us the snarfs.
Let's check the camera.
Yeah, check the cameras out.
Yeah. So once again, only reverse on this truck.
Yeah.
So if you do want a surround view, of course, Silverado offers that on higher trim levels and options, and also GMC offers that.
But same brake controller placement, same basic charger, USB ports.
Not all the buttons. We don't have all the options here.
Okay,
So
what are we missing, dude? What are these two big ones? What was? We should know what those are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this one is the margarita maker, which is, you know, the GM option.
It's not here.
Yeah, no, and this is the popcorn machine. Because everybody needs a little bit of a snack when you're road tripping.
Yes.
Hey, Andre, we're averaging, at least in this truck, 16.4 mpg.
But the trail bus said 18 point something.
Yeah, better, but we don't know how this was driven until we got it.
Yeah.
Right.
And the trail bus was mostly on the highway, actually.
All right, here we go. Ready for a 0 to 60?
Yeah, let's wait for this to reset.
All right. Let me hit stop start so it doesn't turn off. Okay, here we go.
Ready?
Yep. Floored. Oh, it's got more balls.
I can feel more punch.
There we have it.
Dude, that's huge. What did I tell you? Remember I said this could be the quickest truck, and this is not the quickest time? 7.7 versus 9.46.
That's fast for half
It's
time.
almost 2 seconds faster with 3 of us in the truck, and if it was just you on the drag strip, can you imagine how quick?
Easily drop at least 2 seconds with being at sea level and one person.
Less weight,
All right, maybe not 2, but certainly 1.
Almost,
1.5. Yeah, it'd be much faster.
This could potentially be like a 5 point something truck.
Wow.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, it's a fast truck.
And you could feel it,
What
but
about the sound meter? Should be the same.
it's a little bit quieter, like 59.
Wow.
So, I mean, they're about the same.
But maybe those big tires on the trail box.
Yeah, the big tires may be a little bit louder.
Yeah,
But this is just whisper quiet. 59 decibels. It's like a mouse in the kitchen.
All right, let's see how this road is. Oh, it's got more snow covered.
All right, let's wait just a second.
See how she dances when we get to the washboard.
She's not dancing too much yet.
No.
Ooh, She's beginning to move a little.
Yeah, not much, dude. I'd say it's actually got a better ride. I'm gonna give her a 2 on the hula scale. What do you
Really?
think? Yeah, I think.
I'm gonna give her the same 3.
Yeah. You know what? There's a little bit more. I feel in my butt-o-meter. There's a little bit
vibration.
There's a little bit more vibration coming through. Yeah. I feel like I'm more connected to the road, which in this case is not a good thing.
On this dirt road.
All right. Well, shall we try finding snarfs?
Okay.
Yeah. Let's try OnStar. Let's see if this truck belongs to Chevy. So let's see if we have better luck with a truck that is owned by Chevy versus one that is owned by TFL.
We don't have all the big budgets, right?
No, we couldn't afford the big 6.2. Especially since we purchased 2 other trucks.
This call may be recorded for quality purposes.
Okay.
Shootout, sir. How can I help you today?
Hi, how are you?
Hey, not too bad. How are you today?
Good, we're making a little video and we're trying to find our way to a restaurant. Can you help us?
Yes. What's the name of the restaurant?
It's called Snarfs. SNARFF.
And it's in Boulder, Colorado.
Yeah, in Boulder, Colorado. Snarfs.
Smurfs in you said Denver, Colorado?
No, Boulder. Snarfs in Boulder, Colorado.
Oh, Boulder. Thank you so much. Just a moment.
You bet.
Is it like a sandwich place?
Yep, that's right. It's a sandwich place.
Oh, okay. So Snarf sandwich place. Hold on one moment.
Google this. Try Google it.
All right. Thank you so much. Anything else I can assist with you today before I go?
No, that's it. Thank you for your help.
All right. You're welcome, guys. Have a great afternoon.
Hey,
Be safe out there.
how will that work? Will you send it to our truck? Is that how? Oh, there it goes. Downloading route. Look at that.
Yeah, so they just sent a route from the satellite.
Yeah.
And now it's showing us. Let me try something else.
All right, try something else.
Turn right onto 63rd Street.
All right, try something else.
Turn
Hey,
right onto 60th.
Hey Siri, find Snarfs near me.
One option I see is Snarf sandwiches on Lookout Road in Boulder. Is that the one you're looking for?
Yes.
Great.
Hold on, Andre, you can't hear it. You want to? No, you got to turn up the volume. Try it
What
again.
would you like me to do?
Try the whole thing again. Let's do a second take on that.
Surfing the phone.
Yeah.
3rd Street for 1.5.
Try again.
Let me try something else.
You bet. Try something else, Andre.
Hey Siri, find Snarfs near me.
One option is Snarf sandwiches on Lookout Road in Boulder. Does that one sound good?
Yes.
Great. I can call or get directions. Just tell me what you'd like to do.
Get directions.
Getting directions to Snarf sandwiches.
Okay, so that was a little quicker.
Yeah, you know, it depends what you
But-
like, Andre. Do you like actually having a real conversation with the person or a real
Starting
conversation
with
with a computer,
sandwiches.
right? which do you prefer?
Actually, the person was very pleasant.
They were both very pleasant.
I like actually the personal touch.
So, Andre, I think it's time we park the trucks next to each other and decide which one you should buy, lease, rent, or forget.
Yes.
And, of course, which
Right.
one costs more and which one costs less.
Yes.
All right, Andre, we've left them waiting long enough. What's the MSRP on both trucks?
Yes, the Trail Bus retails just over 55.
Yep.
And the RST 6.2 liter retails is just over 51.
So it's cheaper for the bigger engine.
Yes.
Wow. But keep in mind, we paid 44 because we got an 11K discount.
Right.
So you have to go dealing yourself.
Yes.
So on the TFL scale of buy it, lease it, rent it, or forget it, Andre, what do you give each truck?
Dude, it's like picking your favorite child.
You have
No.
two. Which one do you like better?
Oh man, no. It's not like picking your favorite child. I'm gonna say
The
Trail
boy or
Bus.
the girl? Come on, the boy or
Trail
the-
Bus, buy it, and the other RST lease it. And the reason why I'm rating, I wanted to give buy it to both for different reasons, but for the family, I need the crew cab and I want off-roading, so buy it for the Trail Bus, lease it for the RST.
I completely agree. We actually bought the Trail Boss, and yeah, the double cab doesn't work. It's great for short trips, but not so great.
But
if-
that engine though, that engine.
Yeah, you know what? I gotta be honest, Andre. I don't really miss the bigger engine. I don't use an off-road truck for hard hour. I gotta be honest, Andre, I don't really miss the big engine in an off-road truck. The 5.3 is fine. It gets better fuel economy. It tows almost as much, and it's
Tows more in this case.
Yeah, and it's plenty fast.
Okay. Well, you've seen it all.
Yes, and you've sat through it all. Guys, thanks for watching. And remember, check out TFL Truck, where Andre is busy writing stories every day.
Yes.
And come back for more buddy reviews because over there, see, you'll see
Lots
that
of trucks.
Yeah, there's a Ram which has diesel under the hood, and then there's a GMC which has a diesel under the hood, and we're gonna have to compare those two, right, Andre?
Oh yeah, dude, those trucks. Let's
Yeah. Come
come back.